So what was it like working for Steve Jobs?
Well, I didn't work directly for him. He was the Apple III product manager that started it back in 1980, and this was in 1983. And so they asked me to move over from the peripherals division and the hard drives and the floppy drives to the personal computer systems division and
Mhm.
become the group product manager for the Apple III. I said, sure, but there's all kinds of rumors circulating around the country that you're just going to cancel the product line. There's no, 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 we won't be doing that. We'll give you an 18-month runway and then we'll make a decision. So after a week or two or three on the job, Steve went with the executive committee on a retreat down in Pajara Dunes, California, which is near Monterey. The earthquake hit, and they all went running from the conference room. And then eventually, sometime during that meeting, they voted to cancel the Apple III. And I didn't know about it, and my division manager, Paul Daly, didn't know anything about it. And I was coming out of the meeting, a lady by the name of Ida Cole ran out and grabbed me. She was at the time the director of marketing for Apple, and she said, "John wants to talk to you." And being the smart ass that I was, I said, "John who?" She says, "John Scully." I said, "He's president, right?" And she says, "Yeah." I said,
CEO,
"Yeah, I've met him a couple of times." Okay.
yeah.
Uh, so she ushers me into this little conference room. John's sitting at the end of his tiny conference room table. So Scully looks at me and says, "Dave, we've got a problem." I said, "What's that?" And he says, "We've got 200, no, $30 million worth of piece parts for the Apple III spread between Cork, Ireland, Dallas, Texas, and Singapore, which is where the manufacturing facilities were for Apple at the time. And Jobs had convinced the executive committee to cancel the product line because Steve Jobs 1.0 did not understand the notion of cannibalizing your own product. He felt that the Apple III occupied a space in the office business market that has yet to be introduced, yet to be shipped. Macintosh wanted to
Mhm.
occupy. So if you get rid of the Apple III, then he'll have that market all to himself.